Hey, Motorman here. I'm at Newport Richie Harley Davidson, and I'm about to take a Honda Rebel for a test ride. This is a bike that came in as a trade, and I wanted to try it because none of the metric dealers around here will let you ride any of their bikes. So they happen to get one used here at Harley Davidson. They'll let you ride anything you want, even their brand new motorcycles. So I said, well, this is a chance. This is a 500cc, so what you would call probably, I would say this is a mid-size. Yeah, anything from 500 to, I don't know, 900 cc's would be considered a mid-size motorcycle. Weighs about 410 pounds, so it's very light, and probably one of the best beginner bikes that you could buy. They are a little bit expensive. A new one of 2023, you're looking at $7,200 plus tax, tag, title, and dealer fees. From what I understand, what the metric dealers are saying is they have such a low profit margin that if they sell it at MSRP, they lose money. So they, of course, have to then jack up the price. At least this is what they say. Now, this is a water-cooled parallel twin, 500cc. If you get they make a 300, a 500, and a 1000cc Rebel, and they all look exactly the same. The first thing I like to do is check the maneuverability, and of course, this being a 400-pound motorcycle, short wheelbase, fairly short, and rake, it is highly maneuverable, easy to handle at low speeds, everything that a beginner could possibly want in their first motorcycle after getting out of the beginner's course, and maybe you took it on a 250 or so. This weighs probably 50 pounds more than the bike you took your test on, so it's hardly anything to even think about. All right, so the first thing I notice is the clutch pull is extremely easy, as is the gear shift. And the bike feels extremely light. I mean, this feels, I'm used to 900-pound motorcycles. This feels like a toy. Turns in really easy. Smooth motor. Getting just a tiny bit of vibration up through the grips. I do notice the seat being kind of hard. I mean, actually rock hard. It's like sitting on a bench. So I would imagine if you're planning on even a round trip 100-mile ride, you're going to be looking at the aftermarket for a more comfortable seat. But you know, these are entry-level motorcycles. Don't come with a ton of options. You got the speedometer here with it's got a gas gauge, and it does tell you what gear you're in. This bike, by the way, does have a 6-speed transmission, and it's got plenty of pep. Picking up from 4th gear, 5th gear, 6th gear, 51 miles an hour. It'll take off in 6 pretty easily. This is what I would consider an around-the-town motorcycle. It's definitely not the bike you want to take a long trip on, because I'm in 5th now, shift up into 6th, and I can see this at highway speeds. You'd be turning over some serious revs, which gets a little fatiguing, tiring, and after a short time. Gear shift is buttery smooth. Just an all-around easy motorcycle to ride. And that's what you should be looking for when you're just starting out. You don't want to start out on an 800 or 900-pound motorcycle. It's going to make learning proper technique much more difficult and intimidating. This bike is the exact opposite of intimidating. That shifter is just like butter. Now If you're getting a lot of wind noise, I'm sorry about that, but there's no windshield and it's a bit of a windy day. I tell you, it doesn't feel like a 500cc bike. It feels more like a 750 or an 800. Now Honda does make, they just came out with a scrambler version of this bike. Same motor. It's got the high pipes in the back like the old scramblers, or the old Honda 350 scrambler. And would I suggest that over this bike? It depends. If you want to do some light off-roading, the scrambler would be the way to go. But just normal around town riding, and this bike would suit you just fine. As I've said, as far as price-wise, in this size motorcycle, probably Honda is the most expensive of the 500cc bikes. One of the things I don't like about many of the Japanese motorcycles is they don't have self-canceling turn signals. You would think by this time they would all have that, but I understand you have to pay some kind of royalty fee in order to have self-canceling turn signals, and I guess they don't want to pay it. So it could create a dangerous situation if you forget to turn them off. Brakes feel very good on this bike. I'm not sure if this is equipped with ABS or not, but there is ABS available on the Honda 500. You're looking about somewhere around 9,000 bucks for this bike out the door for a new 23. So you could save at least 2 grand on this. It's only got 2,845 miles on it. So you could say, well, it's just broken in. I didn't notice a single scratch or a mark on this bike. It is like brand new. If you'd like to take it for a ride, if you're interested, head to Newport Richie Harley Davidson. Tell them Motorman sent you. Ask for Steve or Amy. Oh look, they put a mattress there in case you're going around that corner too fast. Aim for the mattress. But I want to wish everybody a happy new year. Hopefully things will get better economy wise this year. We'll find out soon enough. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell.